2 cans, 100% puree. So that's the first one. This the second one. All right, so we're gonna open them up and put them into our molders. Let's do it. Okay, so we got both of them up right there. I'm saying both tops off, you can see. So let's go ahead and start to fill up this molder, okay, that we got right here. Okay, let's do it. Okay, so that's the first stack right there. Now we're gonna double up. We're gonna put this on the tray and fill up those with this rest of the one we got right here. Let's do it. Okay, there you got it. So now we're gonna go ahead and put this one on the tray. And we're gonna let them sit there. We're gonna go ahead and put them in the freezer so they can freeze, y'all. Let's do it. Okay, y'all, we're gonna be back when it's ready and it's done. All right, we're gonna let that freeze. Let's do it. Boy, to stay tuned in, y'all. Pumpkin came out. All right, so remember in these molders. So now we're gonna go ahead and make these smoothie. All right, make this shake, the Go Wildz, you know, shake, and we're gonna go all make the ice cream. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's do it. I'll take this over here. All right, let's go. I'm gonna put this on a circle light because I got this camera. Mark this down for a second. Put this on a circle light. Let's go. So we're gonna take these all out and put them into this blender. Let me put this other side back down so I don't just have it all in my hand. You see? Let's do it. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let me stand to the side so you can see me really do it. I should have went live today. That's what I should have did, but it's been a busy, hectic day. And I still got so much more work to do after this. So for everybody out there who don't know, this is just 100% pumpkin puree. So today is going to be a short day with it. Okay, we're going to put the second batch in. Y'all ready? Let's do it. Just leave it on so you can see for a second. Okay, we got a good old almond milk, all right? So this is pumpkin spice organic almond milk, right? And this one is amazing. The ingredients is so impeccable. It's more than impeccable. So it's filtered water, organic pumpkin puree, organic almond, organic coconut sugar, organic pure vanilla, organic made from extra not vanilla beans, extract organic nutmeg, organic ginger, and organic clove extract. Beautiful. Now we're gonna blend it up in there. Let's do it. Let's go. There you go. The color, that's sensational, right? Look at it. She a Batman pajama. From her back to her front. Look at her. She the reason why yeah, she's a Batman pajama. So we got that all up in there now, yeah? A little bit of that good more vanilla. We're gonna put a little bit more of this vanilla in there. Just a drizzle. That's all I need. A little bit more to sprinkle of this good old organic cinnamon. Let's do it. As you can see, I got the scoop. 1 scoop of this collagen peptides. Always to the line. Nothing more than the line, y'all. That's it. That's all she needs. Right there to the line. So right here, we got the little supplement spoon for the honey goat weed. And all you need is 2 scoops of these a day. So we're going to put 1 in there. And we're going to double back like that. That's all me, y'all. And we're going to put 2 in there. And that's it. Bam. I got the magic stick. Let's get it. I don't know, I can hit it once, I can hit it twice, right? Let's do it. So this is very good for your libido, by the way, y'all. This is a great blend of that, you know. So it's always 1/4 for the maca powder. I'm gonna just drizzle a little bit less out. Perfect. All right. So you need, last but not least, 1 scoop of the good old ashwagandha powder. Okay. She's set to go. So now we're gonna go ahead and do 3 wholesale spoons. You know what I mean? Of this good old organic maple syrup. Let's do it. That 1. That's 2. That's 3. You could do more if you want. You could do less. You know what I mean? But I like mine to blend. Not too sweet and not a little too watery off of sweet. Okay? 1, ace, 2, 3. Let go. Up with it. There you have it, y'all. Let's do it. Now we're going to go ahead and pour them into these molders. As you can see, I got. So make the ice cream, then whatever we got left, we're going to make it and just use it to drink like a smoothie. Let's do it. There we go. First one. Yummy, yummy, yummy in my tummy. So I'm going to leave it just like it is. I'm going to do this first one plain. So for the first one, it's going to be all the pumpkin. The next one, I'm going to blend it. You're going to see in a second. You're going to see what I'm going to do with the next one. It's going to be too dope. Okay? Okay, we're going to go ahead and pour this in the mason jar. There you go, y'all. It's Dipset. Nah, but for real, I always loved that song by Joel. He was always a talented, you know, rapper, you know, and entrepreneur, and et cetera, et cetera. Okay, you already know this is one of them little Wendy's cup thingies that you can get from Wendy's. You know what I mean? So they had fam had went to Wendy's the other day, and I had got one of these cups because I like to, as you can see, get into what I do. So I got me a straw over there, but I got me a spoon, and I'm gonna go ahead and make this as one of the ice creams. I'm gonna leave it like that, and I'm gonna blend it with some more. You're gonna see in a second. You like mysteries? Me too. So we're gonna leave it that way so you could be more curious of what's gonna happen next. Exciting, huh? Interesting. Let's do it. So if you look closely, I got this one right here filled up half with, yep, you see it, the chia seed. So we're just gonna go ahead and pour that in there. Let that blend in there with it. Yes, sir. You're ready. Now the rest of this right here, you ready for it? Let's do it. We're gonna throw in some of these bananas with it. It's all organic, and I freeze them. I don't never use ice in my smoothies and my fruits when I make smoothies or milkshakes, anything, because see the thing is, and a lot of people do like ice, but I don't like to water mine down. You feel me? Like I feel like that's the cheap version of you getting top quality, like quantity over quality. So a lot of time when you go into business stores and you go into like their juices or juice bars or milkshake places, whatever, restaurants, et cetera, corner store, bodega, whatever it is, they're using like this much ice and then this much fruits. Even go ahead when you go to the gym and you order your drink. Notice how they make it. They use like this much ice and then that much of the fruits and everything. You know what I mean? So you're paying more for everything else instead of what you're not getting 100% of what you would need. You feel me? So you understand? Check out how I move. You feel me? And then it's like this. Like even when you go into most of the Spanish stores and or Jamaican boat, a Caribbean restaurant, like they usually give you this much rice, right? This much rice and then this much meat. Yeah, and I'm right. So it's like with me, that's why I always just order like a certain thing and I leave out the rice because I don't really eat rice anyway. You know what I mean? But let's get back to this. That's just right there for learning purposes. Let's go ahead and put some of these bananas in there. Because a lot of people, they probably don't even pay attention. But when you're very intelligent, when you're a stair, you know what I mean? And you like to have a full portion of what you're ordering, you make sure that, you're getting top quality of a quantity because they do it like, oh, how much work I put in for this and how much time I have to make this. No, you got to do 100% with me. I'm not a 50-50 person. I like 100%, 100%. Complete is complete. Other than that, that's why I just do my own, and I like to put in the better varieties of healthy everything in there. Like this right here is some more milk I have made. This is 100% of some fresh milk compared to the ones of almond milk, walnut milk. I make all of the seeds and nut milks of what you get in the store is top quality. You know what I mean? So let me go ahead and get to it. So yeah, I thought we was done. I told you I was gonna save a couple of these bad man pajamas. All right. Now this is the milk I made. All right. So this one right here, I want to say this one wasn't the walnut. This one right here was, yeah, this was the walnuts. I had made pecan the other day too. So this is the walnut with the cinnamon. I blended it all up and made my own little milk with it right here. You feel me? So that's what this one is about. Yes, sir. We're gonna tear that up. So you already know we're gonna go ahead and put it. Let's see, one wholesale spoon, two. Now we're gonna double back like that's all me, and we're gonna triple it all the way. Three. So we put three in there. You remember at the bottom we already had this much pumpkin puree in there, so we're just gonna put a little bit more cinnamon in there to give it a little more kick. You know what I mean? So it's not watered down from everything we just put in there. Just another little drizzle of this good old vanilla. Now everything I use vanilla is alcohol free. I don't really care for alcohol. The only time you ever see me use alcohol is probably when I make like the henny wings or the bourbon wings, something like that for the people. Or I'm making like a fruit cocktail drink for the people because I really don't drink or anything, and alcohol is not something that's good for my skin. You feel me? So I really don't. So that's something I'm gonna miss too, because I love eating some henny wings. I make the white henny wings, I make the black and the regular, and etc. etc. I'm real good at what I do. Let's get it though. So we're gonna put the top on. We don't need to put no more supplements in there because from the puree it still got its supplements in there of somewhat. So we're not gonna do that and overdo anything. Now let's blend. Okay, now we're gonna just fill it up with the rest of the bananas. Let's go ahead and just dump that in there now because it's perfectly blended up just how I needed it to be. Let's put the top back on and we're gonna finish strong. All right. So like I told you, for people who don't know and don't watch my channel, we don't mix over here. We get straight to it, and what we do, we blend. Okay, so you see how I did that? Now we're gonna take it with the rest of the puree and we're gonna just sizzle that in there too on top and make that a blend. Yes, sir. Now that's what that looking like right there. Now we're gonna use this for the rest of the ice cream molders. So let's go ahead and do it. Bam. Perfecto. Let me not fill it up too much. Boom. Look at it. Ready to go. She ready to kill. Look at her, looking amazing. Like I feel like a brand new $1,000,000. That's how we gonna do that one right there. You ready? So we shook up the good old chia seeds with it and everything. With the pumpkin puree. Now that's what we're gonna do. Pour this half of it out for a second. Pour a little bit back in, make it half. Yep. You ready for it? You already know what we about to do with that, y'all. Now we can go ahead and put the banana blast with it. Alright. Get all of that up in there too. Now it's a full blend with that. You see how I just did that? Let's go. Up with it. Now we're just gonna take this to the ice cream. It's a little bit of this organic cinnamon. Alright. We're just gonna sprinkle some of that on top. Sprinkle a little bit. Just a little. Sprinkle that right there. There you go. Sprinkle it there. Sprinkle it there. Sprinkle it there. Perfect. A little bit in there. Yep. Okay, so now we're going to go take this with the rest of this last little bit of this organic peanut butter. We're going to drop it all up in there. And we're going to use that. Ready? That's right. Now let's get it. I'm gonna let you know how this drink comes out too, y'all. Yes, sir. Get all of that up out of there. I may even do a taste test. Y'all ready? That peanut butter on point with that blend. Alright? Okay, so I'm gonna take the phone with the circle light for a second. Get a close up on everything. You see? So this is how it goes. Now, I do this a lot of different ways. I can blend it with others and even sprinkle some chocolate on it. You can sprinkle clove, whatever you want. If you like brown sugar, you could do that, you know? Some cookie crumbles, some nuts, crumble it all up. Whatever you like to do, y'all. But this is just one way I do it. I'm going to freeze these. And I'm going to show you how that's going to come out. And I'm going to freeze this so I can eat this a little bit later. I'm going to drink this, and this is what I got. Now, this right here is what you call a hashtag healthy lifestyle. Healthy living, healthy juices, hashtag everything, healthy smoothies, I'm saying? Hashtag healthy world, healthy recipes, alright? Tune in and follow for more. I'm gonna keep on y'all more of this greatness, blessings, respectfully. Up with it, let's get it, big bullies. It's lava up in here, you know? Y'all subscribe to my channel and give me some likes and hit that comment and, you know, hashtag this, tag this, tag, you know what I mean? Allow this right here, there's good loving, there's good cooking, there's good, you know, yum to go viral. Like I said, Ace is up with it. C.I.E. God's plan, you know. BKA, better known as Chef C.I.E. to the D, and that D for dominant, baby. Let's go.